show must go on. The show must go on. Ali Reza Aliswani.
She passes me by and gives me the most beautiful smile. I can't stop thinking about her. I go back to the same place at the same time every day for 2 weeks. Whenever I see her, my heart skips a beat. I'm addicted to her smile. It was the summer of 2000. I had just celebrated my 17th birthday. I finally get the courage to approach her. Hi, this is my number. Would you please call me? She takes it. No words, just a smile. There were no cell phones at that time. I had to camp next to our home phone and patiently wait for a call. After a dreadfully long week, she called me. A month later, we had our first date. I was the happiest boy on the planet. Proudly told everyone that I had found the love of my life. Every day, I woke up thinking about her. I went to sleep dreaming about her. One day, that sweet dream turned to a nightmare with the words, "We need to talk." We need to talk. I never liked that sentence. Mr. Contest Chair, Toastmasters and guests, have you ever felt the happiest in the morning and the saddest in the evening? Have you ever thought that the show could not go on? She told me her family was moving to another country, and as a 15-year-old teenager, she didn't have the power to stop them. My heart sank. She told me no matter what, we will always love each other, and one day we will be together again. She gave me these 2 stones and told me that I should keep them until we were reunited. She said the pretty one was her and the fat one was me. Whenever I missed her, I should rub them together. That was 16 years ago. I still vividly remember it all. It was the last time that I saw her. The happiness in a single moment turned to despair. I was diagnosed with a severe depression. I wasn't ready for what life had thrown at me. I don't feel shy to say I even thought that the show could not go on anymore. One day, my mom came to me in tears. I'd never seen my mom cry before. She took my hand and we were silent for a long time. The silence was finally broken when she said, "How do you feel, big boy?" I turned my face away. She said, "You know, Ali, I was just 14 years old when my dad told me that I had to marry your father. I was a child still playing with my friends. What did I know about love and marriage? Within a month, I found myself living with your father. In the 1960s, the first thing expected from a married lady was having a baby, but I couldn't have one. I had visited all the doctors in the city, but no one could help. Your father's family blamed me for being infertile. Even your father threatened to divorce me. My biggest wish was to have a baby." Finally, after 15 years of torture, I could get pregnant. I gave birth to a son. He was the love, pride, and joy of my life. 3 years later, my son, your brother, was diagnosed with cancer. Those short, blissful years soon turned to sorrow with the death of your brother. The doctor recommended we should have another baby to help put that tragedy behind us. Within a year, I was pregnant again, this time with twin boys. We were ecstatic. That happiness was short-lived too. Your twin brothers died of a blood disease within a year. Your fathers and I refused to lose faith. We learned a hard lesson. We must be strong enough to deal with life's hardships. We had 4 lovely kids after those tragic years. You gave us hope. You and your siblings gave us hope for the future. My mom's story moved me. I felt ashamed of handling the end of my childish romance in that way. That day, my mom made me promise that I would be ready for any kind of hardship or drama in my life. She asked me to stand tall in tragedies and stay humble in victories. Life is full of hills and hurdles. We must pave the way and let the show go on. If we had no winter, the spring would not be so pleasant. If we had never tasted adversity, prosperity would not be welcome. Sometimes life may hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Remember always that the show must go on. I've kept these 2 stones as my most precious belongings. They remind me of the day that my mom opened my eyes to the real world. Remind me of the day that I received the most important lesson of my life. I still rub them together almost every day and reflect on those days.
Thank you, Ali. 1 minute for your judges.
Good